I mean, she's the heart and soul of Baker Street. She really was. I mean, that the Mrs. Hudson role is in previous versions of Sherlock Holmes has always been rather limited. She barely speaks in the stories, so we wanted one who could punch through. And essentially, she stole every scene she was in, and everybody knew it. We used to have this thing where we'd always give her a great exit line from a scene, because Una, being a dancer, would always kind of do a dance move out the door on her last gag. And good luck to everybody left behind, because they were just standing waiting for the applause to finish. And she was brilliant. The other thing about her was that when Mark and I discovered one of our Sherlock films was short, we used just to run around writing extra bits for Una, because everybody loved watching her. And we thought, well, we'll get her in for a couple more days and hang out with her. So no, she was the most popular person on that set, and the best Mrs. Hudson ever.
Well, I sense clearly, Stephen, she was as popular as the cameras weren't turning as when they were then. She obviously was the person to have around to lead the whole crew and cast.
Oh, God, yes. Well, you can imagine the number of stories she had. I didn't even know about the chocolate box. I didn't even know that. But I was aware that for the rest of us, Sherlock was the biggest thing we'd ever done and the biggest hit we'd ever had. And for Una, it was just the most recent hit she'd had. You know, she'd come from, as you say, from Summer Holiday to Death at Stoop Park, Fawlty Towers. The best portrayal of evil ever in Aunt Sally and Wurzel Gummidge. She'd done all of that. So the fund of stories was inexhaustible. And Martin Freeman used to sit with her all the time and just get all those stories out of her.
What does an actor or actress need to have then, Stephen, to go, as you rightly say, from give us a clue till Death Us Do Part, Wurzel Gummidge, Summer Holiday, Sherlock? What was her key talent?
It's a really hard thing to answer that, because if I knew, I'd be immensely wise and clever. But there's something along the lines of she could come across on screen. I was just listening to those clips to her there as somehow like an ordinary person, like she would speak to an audience on their own level, despite being one of the most spectacularly and unreasonably talented human beings out there. You know, it's like, a girl next door, a woman next door, and super talented at the same time. Not intimidating, not different. One of you, except of course she wasn't.
Favourite memory of working with Una, lastly, Stephen, if I might ask?
Oh, I haven't got a specific one. I remember meeting her for the first time when she came in to audition for Mrs. Hudson, and she came in, and this legendary creature came floating through the door, and was so, and she behaved as if she'd been invited to your house. It was, it is so nice of you to see me. How kind of you to consider me for this. And we're all thinking, yeah, you're a national treasure. You don't say that. This is like a visit from the Queen. So many different things, so many funny things that I don't know if I could pick one. But I do remember the first impact of meeting her.
Clearly a very gracious...
She's behaving like your lovely neighbour.